Be a pole barn, and basically, wait a minute, Charlie, are you wanting to get out? Happy in the car? Okay, Charlie's in the car. He'd rather be sitting here in the car while I'm working than he would be in the house, so I'm okay with that. Anyway, I was looking online and I found someone that had a dismantled carport. It was 12 by 18, about $500. He sold that before I could buy it. And I looked some more and I saw a guy built carports. And I asked him what he would build me a carport for by about the same size, maybe about 12 by 20. And asked him to build it without any tin on the roof, because I got tin down there I could put on the roof. And he hadn't got back to me. And I was out here, I dug a couple holes out front for some trees, for honey, that was cypress, not cypress, crepe myrtles. And then he just sent me a price, which is not anything I'm going to go for. That interrupted my train of thought. Toot, toot. Okay, so he just quoted me a price that would be roughly in line with about, well, it'd have to be about 3 times more than I could buy a metal carport for. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to build my own pole barn, and I'm going to dig with the post hole digger. 8 holes here, 8 holes here. I'm going to make it roughly about 11.5 by 20. And put some 2x6s for a roof, not a roof, but a ceiling joists, and then some cross parts. And then I'm going to use my metal down there to put metal over it. Then I'm going to metal around it, and I put a door back here and a big door. I'll make a big door to kind of like the door I made here to go over there. That way I can put my boat in here, or I can put the Rambler in here or something. And get it out of the weather, and it won't be anything fancy. It's just a lean-to garage, but it'll be enough. The price that he gave me assured me, or made me be assured, that I didn't want to go the way he was talking, or the way I was thinking, or the way he was thinking, or whatever. Anyway, that got me off my train of thought. I'm going to go in line and in the house just do a little bit of quick research on some materials. I'll be right back. I guess the first thing to do is dig a hole and see how much work it takes to dig a 2-foot hole, and whether I want to dig 8 of them. I think I can. I think I'm man enough to handle it. I ain't scared of work. I ain't never been. I'm feeling pretty good these days. Ground's not too hard. It's been raining a good bit here in Georgia for a while, so I feel like I'll be that hard to dig. So you may notice there's a paint mark on my hoe. That's 2 feet. If I go down 2 feet, put 6 inches of gravel in the bottom, it gives me 1.5 in the ground. I'm thinking using 8-foot pressure treated 4x4s and putting a 1.5 in the ground will leave me 6.5 feet tall, which is taller than I am. And the way my ground slants here, if I use the same side post on both sides, it'll give me about a 1.5 fall, which will be fine. Although I'm talking 12-foot building, for the sake of my rafters, I'm going to make it. There's the mail lady. So what I was going to say was, it didn't take me long to dig that hole there. If they all go as easy as that, it'll be done pretty quick. Now I'm going to go 5 feet between each one, so there's going to be 4 poles, 5 feet between each one for a total of 20 feet. And then come out here 12 feet and come back. And that should do it. Okay? Okay. Now, one of the things I'm kind of aware of all of a sudden is y'all are looking at my backside, which might not be the best, most pleasant thing to be looking at. Maybe what I ought to do is set the camera up there and have you looking down where you can at least see the front side. I think the front side of me might be more, I don't know if it's any prettier or not, but it seemed like it'd be possibly more interesting to look at than the back side of me. I can't guarantee that's true, but it's what I'm thinking. So I'm going to take, somebody suggested pretty good names. Joe, who gave me this tripod, suggested Escape Pod. Now he's, keep in mind, he's from Joliet, Illinois, and they got Illinois. I don't think you're supposed to say Illinois if you're not, you know, because people from there, I don't think they say. Anyway, there's a prison out there, Joliet prison, and he says it escaped from there, so it's an escape pod. So this is my escape pod right here. This tripod, my escape pod. Let's see now, y'all running, y'all watching? Yeah, you are. Maybe that's a little better view. I don't know. Hole number 2 coming up. I thought about putting on my big boots, and I still might. Let's see. Let's see how it goes. So far, the ground ain't too bad to stand on, and it's wet enough to dig, which is pretty much ideal digging conditions, I believe. My other thinking about putting it right here is that having these posts in the ground, I don't think this is ever going to shift, but if it did, it'd shift right up against these posts, which would hopefully prevent it from falling down the hill and all. I'm guessing with all the rain we just had down here, if it didn't move down, it probably ain't never gonna. Of course, it's got that big concrete slab on top of it. I seem to feel like it's probably gonna stay put. Okay.